What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock. We have a lot of updates to cover today, guys. And right now, the market is getting hammered, especially those growth stocks. And SoFi is taking a hit because we know that those legacy banks have had some of the worst earnings that we have ever seen in 2 years. We covered the Bank of America. We covered the Wells Fargo. We covered another one. Guys, there's another bank coming out today we're going to look at. Guys, earnings are falling off a cliff. SoFi is a bank. SoFi is grouped into that category of already being an overpriced bank, and things are looking really rough right now. Another thing we're going to cover in today's video, guys, is there is articles being written going off of these analysts that are doing SoFi's 2024 EPS predictions. And guys, the EPS, in my personal opinion, is so low that the revisions are going to be, out of this world. And there's just a disconnect. Everybody's guessing right now. I mean, the Bulls are guessing, the Bears are guessing. But of course, the Bears are winning because, it's harder to prove a bull case than to prove a bear case. A bear case is pretty easy. You just downgrade, short article, short. And, the stock's absolutely falling off a cliff right now, guys. We have to get to earnings because until we get to earnings, SoFi's a non-profitable company. And basically that's it. I mean, guys, they're losing money. I mean, we need to start making money and see how much money we can freaking make next year. So if you find any of this information useful, be sure to smash the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will be keeping you updated daily. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we can see the overall market, S&P 500 down 1%, Dow 0.5%, NASDAQ 1.2, Russell 1.2, freaking crude oil. It doesn't really matter. Everything's getting hammered right now. It's mostly because they're going back and forth with the rate cut in March. Just headlines and headlines. Destroying the market. Remember, guys, these options that are for this week, these were the 2024 leaps, the beginning of the year that people were purchasing 2 years ago, guys. We've came to the 2024 leaps, and they're absolutely getting demolished, guys. We'll take a look at that in the video, but you guys can see SoFi is getting hammered today, down 4%. Market cap's almost near $6 billion again. Volume, look at that, guys. The volume is very low, very, very strange. We're getting a low volume aggressive sell-off today. We got 172 growth stocks, you guys can see. I mean, we got companies down 12, 8, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. SoFi's near the bottom. Tons and tons of threes, tons and tons of twos. I mean, everything is getting pretty hammered today, but of course, that fintech, especially legacy banking market, is just getting absolutely clapped out of this world. Charles Schwab, guys, this is a bank that reported earnings today. We will take a look, and we can see that, they were down nearly, they were down way more this morning. The stock's actually bounced back a lot. It's a $115 billion company. Guys, take a look at this right here. We have net revenues, okay? Take a look at this, okay? Revenue from Q4 last year, 5.4 billion down to 4.4 billion, down 19%. Go right over here to net income, GAAP profitability. 2 billion last year. Now they're at a billion, guys. So negative 47% decline on net income and revenue, 19% decline, guys. This is not what you want to see. I mean, we are literally falling like 3 to 4% because we're getting a new bank earnings every single week, guys. So Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Charles Schwab falling off a cliff. We could say the best earnings was JP Morgan, and that didn't do much help for SoFi. And guys, this is what we want to look at for SoFi right here. Take a look at this. This is the EPS. These are the 18 analysts, and this is the average estimate, guys, right here. Look, average estimate for EPS 2024 right here. Look at this. 5 cents is what they are calling for. Remember that number, 5 cents. We will take a look at what actually 5 cents means on net income, how much that is. SoFi outstanding shares, guys, 951 million. I put it up a little just for dilution and stuff like that. So we have 960 million outstanding shares. 5 cent EPS is equivalent to $50 million, guys. So they're basically saying SoFi is going to pull 50 million for 2024, and that's what these articles are being written about right now, and saying our EPS is out of this world. I mean, it is out of this world right now. If we pull 5 cents for 2024, guys, I'll show you what the EPS. So you can see Wall Street analysts have the entire 2024 EPS at 5 cents. What happens if SoFi reports a 5 cent EPS in one quarter? Maybe Q4, Q1, Q2, massive revisions will occur. But right now at 5 cent EPS of $50 million, right around 7 billion, whatever company we're at right now. 150x P. Do I think 150x PE is high? Sure it is. But guys, I think 5 cents is very, very wrong. Imagine if we get 5 cents in a quarter. That already, makes, no growth at all after that quarter. And you just do 5 cents every single time. That's 20 cents for the full year or something like that. That would be 300% higher than this 5 cents. So guys, it's easy to just keep hearing these bear articles when, they're just guessing on our EPS, saying we're going to get, what is that, a penny a quarter, 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, and then 2 cents for Q4 2024. I mean, it's just a guessing game at this point. And guys, I said this is my worst case, bear case scenario. Let's assume that SoFi does a 1 cent EPS for Q4 last year, 2023 that we just reported, guys, and we just go up 1 cent a quarter, 2 cents for Q1, 3 cents for Q2, 4 cents for Q3, and 5 cents for Q4, guys. That's 14 cents. That's already 200% higher than the total of 5 cents, guys. That'll bring your EPS right back down to 50x. So, see what I'm saying right now? We need to see the earnings, and right now the Bears are just putting out as much garbage and trash as humanly possible because there's no earnings announcement. We don't have the earnings isn't here. We need to get the earnings. So they are just fueling the fire with bear case scenarios, PE outrageous, net income losses, no EPS growth. It's just out of this world, guys. You can't do anything. So there you guys have it. A very simple video. The stock market is down because, the yields are skyrocketing higher, and we don't know if we're going to get that rate cut in March. And also bank earnings are, terrible, for the past week. Those are your summaries, guys. And we also have, SoFi's EPS guidance for 2024. It's literally breadcrumbs right now, and the analysts keep pushing that garbage. This is when you just make the decision, is this a buying opportunity or not? I think it's a buying opportunity, but you got to do your research and, try to figure out what type of numbers SoFi can pull in on profitability this Q4, and then we'll get, what we could do for 2024. So I think the numbers are going to be way off. And, if the stock's at an average price target right now with the 18 analysts at $9,